works on a ranch in Texas, sweating for his cash. But late at night he comes alive with a guitar in his hand, and moved to Austin from Wisconsin, spent 4 long years on the road. A rolling stone going coast to coast for a story to be told. And this is how it goes. Corey raps his song up past his guitar to the right. His mic goes turn his drums and chords, and I tell you about his life. From the Great Lakes to Seattle, chasing love and dreams. Smoky bars and broken hearts, his notes will set the scene and show you where he's been. It's a good night, come on down, sit around with your guitar. Got a fire and it's burning now, singing up beneath the stars. So come on down, pass it around, grab a drink and take a sip. Play a song or just sing along in a campfire fellowship. Oh, the campfire fellowship. Whitney's hitching in, she's got a gig on Friday night. 3 days away, but she's gotta get paid, so she plays on 3rd and Pike. She don't need too much to get by, just a meal and a beer or 2. But all you know, she's a rich girl once she's sitting next to you. When she's singing next to you. It's a good night, come on down, sit around with your guitar. Got a fire and it's burning now, sitting out beneath the stars. So come on down, pass it around, grab a drink and take a sip. Play a song or just sing along in the campfire fellowship. Oh, the campfire fellowship. Thank you. Appreciate that. I do a song about traveling and playing music. I spent a couple years bouncing around in an old postal van that I built a bed frame in the back of. I was playing gigs and also working odd jobs. I do construction or drive bike taxis or sell art for people at farmers markets, all kinds of stuff. But this song is a kind of a fictional putting together of a lot of elements of that traveling lifestyle. It's called Local for a Day. I found a cockroach in my gumbo down in New Orleans after busking up some money on Royal Street. So I grabbed the van and jetted up to Tennessee. I've been a local for a day. Rolled into Memphis just before last call, so I swatted the mosquitoes while I drank at the bar. Heard a blues man cry through a Gibson guitar. I was a local for a day. Local for a day. Oh, it's been good, my friend, and next time around this way I hope we get to ate some leftover ribs for my morning meal. Then I drove to Milwaukee on a wobbly wheel. Spent my last chunk of cash on a day's worth of gas, so I crossed my fingers and prayed. Pulled up to the gig, cruising on fumes. Had about an hour till I played my tunes. Bartender had some dice and she showed me the rules, so we shook them up and played. Cash, but I won her affection, and after my set, she gave me directions to a bar off the street. Said I should text her and meet her there at 8. Well, I packed my gear back into the van, took a sip of clean beer, and I counted my cash with a smile on my face and a hot, hot date. I was a local for a day, local for a day. Oh, it's been good, my girl, and it's time to run this way. I hope you get to meet again. Don't come for a day. Oh, how I miss your face, and I wish that I could stay, but I'm just local for a day. Oh, this life's addictive. They're like a rolling stone. We get to meet again. Looking for a day. Oh, how I love this place, and I wish that I could stay, but I'm just looking for a day. Thank you.
How many do you want us to do? Just keep going as long as you want, man.
Oh, okay.
We got 3 people on the list.
We'll do 2 more.
Yeah. No, I'm not. I'm trying to.
Still not sure what this one is about. So if you have any ideas, let me know.
I'm trying to do this thing right. No, you can't just shut me down. I'm not sorry. No, you're not do this. Why? Why do you have to get I'm trying to show you what things say so that I can do this right to make myself out.
Somewhere it's got me crawling on my knees on the center distance. No, I'm digging deep now. Well, after whole time after time through the mud under the scream my name right through the wall. Can you hear me at all? Said I hear them calling, 16 voices in the night, begging me to kill a light, kill a light. Just 'cause in the light they're lost again, lost again. In the light, in the light, lost in the light, in the light, lost in the light. Thank you. On the Nashville streets you meet Jamel and Andre, who live in the projects just south of Broadway. When the tourists get to drinking, his father and son get to work. They load a cooler with bottled water and ice and wheel it on down to the neon lights, selling the hookers, hustlers, bachelorettes and buskers alike. In the Texas heat you meet Jose and Miguel. Mid-July it's 105, a sweltering hell, but that won't stop those boys from sweating in the shovels full of strong succeed. And while some complain, they point their fingers and blame, those hearts and hearts will be okay. They'll find a way. Market you can find Miranda. 7 in the morning she's setting the stand-up, selling handmade jewelry to the people as they pass on by. When it's creeping up on the 1st of the month, it's been slow, she's barely made enough to feed her son, but she can feel it in her chest, today is gonna be the one. They point their fingers and blame, those hearts and hearts will be okay. They'll find a way. They'll find a way.
Books and scrolls full of stories untold, knowledge and wisdom unfolds down the road full of soul. Moonlight shines, sands of time, the mind folds like a rose in the sun. 7 leaves roll the sleeves, 42 seeds in the land of the bud. Orders written in blood from heaven above will be held to pay on the earth for the man whose cross burns his brother's church to the ground. For eons are roamed off ground, sands of ground stone. When the end it was shot, he guided me home. I've been up, I've been down, inside and around. Love God, beware of the man whose cross burns his brother's church to the ground. These are his sash, wisdom's his patch. Teaching our will flock, the black hand master, God's second commandment, and his cheat sheet never be stopped. Crusade escapade, the European kings rise to the top. Contradiction and dark, jihad of the op. Foolish mistakes, so it seems. Mercenaries fixated with a chalice, cold-hearted callous, the cup which they kill, how it bleeds. As for the holy, God sees tragic fully. Why must they fight over his name? When army of thousands surrenders to hundreds. The man on the mountain is the judge. When the apple is eaten, the cat's been creeping. It strikes in the shadows or from above. With precision and silence, the pounces of science and blades its claws like knives. Our stealth is religion, our contracted mission, the old man's weapon control. Ancient open protection, the guardian's human reflection, a path laid out alongside the cliff's edge. Allahu Akbar died, who will go down his life by sacrifice for the soul to survive. Nizar his assassin, wisdom's his passion, teaching God over the fly. The black hand master, God's second command, the Hashishi can never be stopped. Ashes to ashes, limits to harlequins, antics, results can be traced. Life everlasting, time lost in the past, in balancing scales night and day. Like El West, Beta Libre is the truth. I atop the delta, emerald with infinite power, but Assalamu alaikum is all the same. Ancient of death was defeated the dragon, stretching highly begotten in face. Nizari assassin, wisdom's his passion, teaching God over the fly. The black hand master, God's second command, the Hashishi can never be stopped. He caught Chin 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 by his chin chin chin, trapped in a bottle underwater. With an organ and a pipe, piano fiddler scribe. What happens when the seas won't put sand than it is in water? Swoop over in a jet, a message that won't soon forget. Hit him with a block up, block up, block up. Cheshire cap with a rat tat tat. Now stand with the waves without cracks. The teachings of the ancients, our warriors, our ageless. No bullet, no stealing knives shall ever pierce. Every town they pay respect. Good. I'm a pharaoh, son, call me Akhenaten, like an Egyptian god. Call me Aten, the wealth that I possess cannot be stolen, lost, divided. Need a queen like Nefertiti, forget knew it, that night I'm riding. Be blazing with these diamonds swinging, alter radio constellations. Want my shit on every station, now I be in every nation. King of kings, that's how I'm playing. Rolling deep with crosses banging, ocean crisis, rhythm gangsta. Conquered Roman, it's confusion. Moving on to hydrofusion, carbon atom orbit in the nucleus, amino acid. Link is serious, I roll the cosmic flow with straight magnetics. All you imitators are straight pathetic, sympathetic. Did you ever try to discredit the voice I was written without auto-tune or edit? Lyrics scripted in hieroglyphics, coded in solar transmission. What is a king without his vision? What is the earth compared to heaven? Who are the gods and where's their dwelling? If he's got the answer, then when's the question? Why even wonder how the moon went missing? The sun just soars on wings of eagles. Purest heart defeated evil. Swept out forests full of trash and needles. Doctors can't save a life that doesn't need them. Surgeons can't operate when the pockets bleeding. Should've read history cause that shit's repeating. Drop your weak life and move to Sweden. Swiss Alps to the Himalayas, the universe unfolds in layers. Instead of your galaxy, I'm way upstairs. Now bitch, I'm not Perseus. My style is more like Cepheus. Feathers fold like Baga, but I have no cabalist. I believe in descent, not descendants. Give a fuck about eugenics. More than where your free time spent. Free to focus on it to increase your intelligence. Things up, light of the fresh, get with its fellowship. That was Fellowship of the Wings, beats by Sean Judge. What scale, you say? I'm not bound by limitations. It's all the same key, just different interpretations. Sacred art that escaped the congregations. Guidance seems to mind manipulation and planetary sentiment. No cause or motivation. Only time will tell if it's heaven or if it's Satan. How unfortunate. Focus is confrontation. Creeps into our minds and still by intimidation. Rots our guts, microwaves and radiation. For all dignity seems to constant stimulation. Mass media brainwash, new styles to tribulation. Long division, addition, subtraction, multiplication. Adding numbers, adding signs, soulless calculations. Somewhere along the way we sacrifice communication in favor of greed and self-validation. The internet killed our youth concentrations. Adults were blinded with too many libations, so we scream out like bats. Vampire nations, ignorance, synonymous to self-extermination. I need a vacation. That was a vacation. succession. Break it down to a subatomic level. Take a quantum leap to see the electrons develop. Stop up at the nucleus, pay homage to the apple. Sip from the golden cup made of holy metal. Babylon is falling, Persia rises from the ashes. Combination truths, now I'm dishing out of classes. All I do is stargaze, see all 10 dimensions. Build this ripping spectacles just to see the tension. Chasing light at the speed of light, water in suspension. High learning is the only thing that keeps me from depression. Rays hit the prism, refracted at all angles. Flying through the cosmos on the frequency of angels. The sound waves divide as a broadcast to the people. High and low intervals, that's why some seem equal. Cowbells ring, fall off in divine progression. I'm sitting at a church meeting, this is my confession. What happened to our common sense? Well, I guess it all depends. Spend my days in recompense, see the light was heaven sent. First the waters formed by divine intervention. A dome of air separated for our own protection. Divided by the earth, mountains erect. Then he made living things, this is love perfect. Grass grew up after the roots of the trees. The fruits dangled down in between the leaves. The mammals walked about looking up at the birds and bees. And then there was living man praying on his knees. For hours and hours he sat in contemplation. Truth after truth rushed in, trying at his patience. So many different paths he saw he needed contemplation. A lot told him write it down, that's how he filled the pages. Live your life in peace, love everything around you. These are the sacred orders from the one you bow to. Beware of the evil one who will try to confound you. She decided not to care at all, this is how she found you. The snake slid in his ear, practice manipulation. Eat from the tree of knowledge, manifest your own creation. The creator doesn't see you there, let me be your master. I'll give you everything he did, and I'll do it fast. The man was a fool, so he listened to the devil. Tasted the forbidden fruit, knew good and evil. What he didn't realize is that his soul's eternal. For one of a better life, now the seeds are kernel. God spoke to me, what have you done, my child? I gave you a sacred garden, you turned into the wild. I'm sorry, Lord, the man cried out, can you ever forgive me? I love you so I will, but I'll take you twice. So I'm sitting here contemplating, what's my new direction? A lone wolf wandering, stare at the moon complexion. Harmony in my soul, she's an image of perfection. Melodies swim through the air, layered with suggestion. Every note's accounted for, made a fine impression. Every key's been pressed for time, fluid by extension. The answer lies within your soul, take a break and study. Better a piece of reformation than a revolution bloody. The king brushed the grief from his chest. No more of this suppression. Love is real, so listen close. Take heed to my lesson. If someone ever comes to you with that truth professing, you know you better take heed, son. It could be your greatest blessing. That was lesson 1, Beats by the Passion. Stop, listen, take a peek at my vision. Time's only an illusion, incepted by sedition. Mental rock confusion, seconds lost in convolution. Consciousness revolution. A time for revelation, so you better watch your behavior. I just might be your savior. Grew up in the streets, though it could have been a major. Stop treating me like a stranger, ain't no apparent danger. Digging a deeper layer. The geomagnetic pull determines more than your clock hands. God already set the pace, can't be listening to shaitans. You better cut the debate. How many times I got to tell you, there's nothing wrong with waiting. Reverse instant gratification. Time to slow it down, cause you know the devil's playing. Excavation for fabric more profound, I'm tracing constellations. Psychic evaluation, there is another solution. You can't be fucking with magic, cause it's spiritual pollution. Try different evolution, a non-linear progression. Time to move on because the past is in regression. We live in the moment. The future is a blessing. So what on earth is you stressing for? It's all in your head, man. Just get out there and use it. That's why I make this music. What am I running my mouth for if you ain't even gonna do it? So hit pause on your time. It's only a reminder, sidewinder. Another control mechanism designed to make us blinder. A means to control production. Chasing our tails all day, we out here trying to function. Industrial revolution was a really bad solution. Did nothing but reinvent slavery and maximize pollution. We might have advanced technologies, but what about the birds and bees? And what happened to all the trees? Don't you know it's the simple things that make up humanity? That's the truth, it had to be. Too much sweeping cavities. Oh Lord, the depravity. Over and over again, it feels like insanity. Why waste your time with jealousy as far as exploration? We got a whole galaxy, no explanation, no fallacy. All going somewhere. What's your destination? You flying in anonymous or announcing your location? Trying to alert the nation. Perfect takes mastery, practice a little patience. 360, that's my degree. Got a hand in everything, don't give a damn who's listening. I'ma spit it true and let God clean up after. You're 15 minutes late, oh well, ain't that a tragedy? How about 2,000 years of shameless dishonesty? Being loud, you're not my cup of tea, feels like a wasting eternity. Least resistant path, just like electricity. Sundial's going backwards, altered all reality. Why you acting so paranoid? The pyramids you can't avoid cost women in the darkest void. That's why I stay with the great divine while I'm climbing up on this grapevine. Those angels here, I'm down to ride. Ironic, synchronized events, how they coincide. The problem here is chronic, so what's your plan to solve? Not convoluted, can't get into it, the plan is still revolving. Fuse is lit, can't play that shit, and stab it down the straight off. Like tick-tock, tick-tock. Alright, that was TikTok, beats by Blue. Wait a minute, it's time to get re-educated. I'm heavily medicated in the Porsche. Ain't gonna stop till I hit 250. Yeah, shit to get gritty. So many slow motherfuckers left my heart full of pity. Ain't shit pretty. Back home talking about the streets of my city. No stunt, no front. Back for this bitch like I should've run it something. So I broke out the gates, mastermind my escape. The cops came out to play and I can't concentrate. Like Ayo Bailiff, let me get more food on my plate. Alright, postpone my dinner date, now let's run up on these steaks. Not the kind you put on plates. Hungry, hustling, starving. Fresh out the yard and straight mobbing. Crooks but no thieves, I'm Batman to your Robin. Dark night, live twice. Marcus Garden sold for rice. So I'm cruising across Africa with no safari. Racing, doing $1.60 on my super robbery. Coins drop clutch like we straight off the tar. No sightseeing, no tourists and shit. Or a blunt joint split, whatever you call it. Call me Rastafari. The true ones though, like Peter Tosh and Bob Marley. We're the true insight freakers. This one love mixed track. That's what I'm talking about. No Russian South, the mad urban tank with that dank in my mouth. That OG cushion, presidential, third dimension. But you meant to hit you soft like all the one that's heavy metal. Smoke so much, 2 hits is enough. I might have a lung infection. Possibility that God's gift. Call me the Burian connection. Talking about top shelf, my boys JTL about the profession, spaghetti for perfection. Now we here for collection, now we keep protection to the other direction. Or should I mind?
I'm done with Sergio. Treats me like a rag doll. She hides the television. Says I don't owe him nothing. But if he comes back again, tell him to wait right here for me. Or try again tomorrow. Gonna get tomorrow. gonna get tomorrow. Jane says, have you seen my wig around?